Hello, my name is Clint Kwiatkowski, and the program I'll be discussing today is FEMA's individual and household programs. First off, I'm going to be getting started by talking about what exactly this individual and household program is. The Federal Emergency Management Agency's Individuals and Household Programs, also known as IHP, provides financial and/or direct assistance to eligible applicants who, as a result of a major disaster or emergency, have necessary expenses and serious needs that are unmet through insurance or other needs. How can someone be eligible for this program? First off, the applicant must be a U.S. citizen, non-citizen, national, or qualified alien. FEMA must be able to verify the applicant's identity. The applicant's insurance or other forms of disaster assistance received cannot meet their disaster-caused needs. The applicant's necessary expenses and serious needs are directly resulted of a declared disaster. Next, I'm going to be talking about financial housing assistance. FEMA provides funds paid directly to eligible individuals and households and may include the following types of assistance. First, there's rental assistance. Rental assistance to secure temporary housing while repairs are being made to the pre-disaster primary resident or while transitioning to permanent housing. Rental assistance may be used to rent a house, apartment, manufactured home, recreational vehicle, or a readily fabricated dwelling. Next, there is lodging expense reimbursement. This goes for reimbursement for hotels, motels, or any short-term living area that the person is living in while their home is being repaired. Next, there's home repair assistance. To help repair an owner-occupied primary residence, utilities, and residential structure, including privately owned access routes, as driveways, roads, or bridges, to a safe and sanitary living or functioning condition. Finally, there is home replacement assistance to help homeowners replace their uninsured or uninsured primary residence destroyed by a disaster. Next, I'm going to be talking about direct housing assistance. FEMA may provide direct housing services to eligible individuals or households when disaster survivors are unable to use rental assistance due to lack of availability. For this category, the first thing that is talked about is manufacturing housing units. Manufactured homes provided by FEMA and made available to use a temporary housing. Next, there's multifamily lease and repair. This assistance allows FEMA to enter into lease agreements with owners of multifamily rental properties located in disaster areas and make repairs and improvements to provide temporary housing to disaster survivors. Finally, there's permanent or semi-permanent housing construction. Home repair and/or construction services provided in insular or limited areas outside the continental United States or other locations where no alternative housing resources are available. And finally, I'm going to be talking about individual and housing programs, limitation, and requirements. Assistance limit financial. The first one is assistance limit. Financial assistance is limited to a certain amount. Next, there's flood insurance requirement. An applicant whose home has been damaged by a flood must have flood insurance in order to be assisted. Next, there's payment of assistance. Financial assistance is provided to disaster survivors by a U.S. Treasury check or through an electronic fund transfer into the recipient's bank account. Finally, you must need documentation in order to reach these limitations or requirements. Documentation such as disaster survivors must provide documentation in order to help FEMA evaluate their eligibility. Examples of documentation is proof of occupancy, ownership, income loss, and or information concerning an applicant's housing situation prior to the disaster. Thank you for watching.